Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chop and Slice. I'm one of your co-hosts, Michael.
Brandon.
We are here to talk about Child's Play Part 2, 1990. This movie came out.
It's a great film. Actually, my favorite horror film of all time. I know that's weird, but
Wow.
Chucky, as a kid, scared the shit out of me. I mean, especially this movie. Chucky made me not want to watch horror movies for a long time as a kid. I'm in this one just ooh, it was so good. There's a ton of action in it. It's like there's like no slow scenes in it really. I mean, it just keeps going. The cast was great. I love the foster parents in this. It's like it doesn't even look like they're acting really. It's just coming natural. The cast was amazing in this movie.
Damn,
What do you think, Michael?
It's a pretty good cast. It's definitely the best Chucky movie. Best child out of the Child's Play and all the rest of the crap that came after.
And I wish they kept this going too. You know, before he got a girlfriend and
only so much you can do after that. They kind of came out with the third one way too quick, a year after this one, and it kind of messed up. The third one's not really that good, but
the third one was decent too.
It was okay, but they should have waited a little bit longer to make that, so you could still have Kyle and everything. But
yeah, they left a lot of good characters behind, like the mom and the cop from the first. I love those characters, and then
it was almost better though in this one without the mom, because Kyle, I liked her more than I did the mom in the first.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Kyle, she was a good final girl.
And the cop was kind of a douchebag in the first one anyway, so I don't know. I think Andy's better in the first because he's a little bit younger and I don't know. I like him more in the first, but he's still pretty good in this. Yeah, the foster parents, Phil and Joanne Simpson, those were the characters. They were pretty good actors, I felt like, and then I even liked the orphan, manager.
The manager. She kind of ran the orphan. Grace. Everybody was great. Everyone did a phenomenal job.
The opening to the movie was awesome too.
Very satisfying to watch how they're, scraping all the burns off of them. And
I like the boss of the company. He's pretty funny in this.
Stick it up your ass.
Yeah. The kills were pretty good for the most part. Yeah, this is overall is a great movie, but yeah, it's a quick movie too. It goes only a hour and 24 minutes, so it's a breeze to watch. If you're a fan of 90s horror movies, this is definitely one of the best 90s horror movies there is out there. And yeah, this solidified Chucky in the slasher world for me.
Yeah, it's cool seeing him come back. Like, I'm picturing yourself at this time after the first one comes out. It's like, okay, that one's really good. And then they're coming out with a second one. Like, what? Really? But then it actually comes out and it's actually good.
Yeah, it is better than the first. I mean, it's a close one.
It is a very close call. But honestly, what makes this movie better for me is, honestly, the final fight in the factory.
The final fight's awesome.
Yeah, it was so good. It was action-packed all the way through. But yeah, and it's kind of cool to see, Andy suffering from all the trauma and, kind of going from foster to foster.
Yeah, they're kind of making him believe that what he saw was a lie, which is kind of messed up, and telling him it was just a dream. That's kind of sad to see because, he actually lost his mom and everything, and, he goes through this phase where he doesn't know if he is, at fault for all this, and he is really just lying, or he's misled about what actually happened, and it's kind of sad to watch that part.
Let's talk about some of the scenes in this movie. Or actually, some of the kills. Kills were great. I really like the fax machine kill. The
Yeah, all the
it
kills
was-
were pretty good. Except the like opening kill, I didn't really like that much because that's just kind of stupid.
what the where he suffocates him.
No, the opening kill where the machine malfunctions.
Oh, I'm thinking of like actual like Chucky kills. I don't know if Chucky was fully responsible for that. But...
Well, when the eyes got inserted, it's like the doll came to life at that point. Then it caused the electricity.
Okay, yeah, that one was a little lame. But then the suffocation kill where he actually totally directly meant to kill that person.
That was funny when he pulled out the water gun. It's kind of like Joker-esque almost. It's kind of funny with the water gun and all that. So
yeah, he breaks that piece, that sculpture over Tommy, Tommy's head.
Yeah,
The fake doll.
Oh yeah, the doll Tommy.
Not right.
He beat the crap out of that doll. And I'm pretty sure he buried it.
Yeah, he buried it under the swing set.
Yeah. And then that was kind of cool when who was it? Kyle goes out there to look and then finds that doll buried or whatever.
Yeah,
she's on the
way
swing
later.
and kicks it under. And then she's like, "Oh shit!"
But she had initially threw Chucky in the trash can, and then she looks and he's already gone.
That was kind of like the moment from the first Child's Play where the mom looks inside the doll and sees the batteries aren't in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like that.
And Andy does check for the batteries, but they were in there, so it kind of there's no suspicion there.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, overall, this movie is. I like how the dad dies. Isn't that weird to say? I like how the dad dies. But yeah, I like how the dad dies. It's kind of funny. He just
breaks his neck.
Yeah, I always get mad because like I kind of wanted the dad and mom to be like, you know what, you were right, Andy, and then they die. Like Andy never gets the validation of like, you know what, you are telling the truth. You know, Kyle gives him the validation, but like where the mom's like, they just think he's nuts. And I kind of wish they would have seen the doll first.
Well, they did, and then they died right
Yeah,
after.
they didn't have any time to be like, you know what, Andy, you're right. Like, we got to get, sorry for being such jerks, but kind of wish that would have happened. Now, the kill to the teacher in the classroom is always classic.
Mm-hmm.
I love that scene where he's in the closet. That might be my favorite scene in this movie, where he pops out, it's throwing balls at her and stuff. That's kind of cool. Then he kills her to death with a ruler. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, very creative. Chucky's always very resourceful.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can use anything.
And then the way they made the doll, like, the doll moves so well.
Yeah, he just looks terrifying.
A lot better than the CGI bull crap they use now. It's sad.
Yeah. I just like Chucky when he's just Chucky. And Chucky just does what he does. And he does just that in this movie. This movie delivered.
Brad Dourif, he's like just a star. He's a star. In these first 3 Child's Plays. He's great.
Well, he's been Brad Dourif through all of them.
Yeah, but the dialogue and all that. But yeah.
Yes, and dialogue. This movie had great dialogue. There was like no. It seems like what they talk about, like when they're actually talking, like it seems like real conversation.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem acting at all. It seems very real.
So yeah, I was happy. I've seen this film countless amounts of times, but
yeah, so have I.
Watching it again, reviewing it again, it doesn't really get old. Yeah, it's just a great piece of business. I also like the scene where Chucky at the end, where I think it's where he puts the knife into his arm. Where he makes that.
Yeah, like right inside. Oof.
Is that where it zooms in on his eyes and then he's like feeling? You can like see the pain in his face. I like how they kind of worked that in. I think that's great detail there. Just the movie as a whole. It's just
And also, this was a Universal project, so this is right when Universal took over the rights to Child's Play, because the
yep.
first one was MGM.
Then they were like, damn, they made a lot of money. Let's pump one out, and then pumped another one out the year after, and the year after it wasn't as good, unfortunately. But this was this is definitely the best Chucky film of them all, easily. So yeah, I don't know. It's not all. I like the fact, hey, it takes place in Chicago, great city like Chicago. That's cool. I like how they're home based in Chicago. I always like that.
Well, that's because we're kind of from that area, so
Yeah, we're a
so
little
that's
from.
kind of
It's just kind of cool, to see that. Even in the first, they're home based in Chicago. I don't think they ever gone back
well,
since
they were
Cult.
uh,
No, Curse of Chucky, maybe. No, I don't think they've ever gone back to Chicago,
yeah.
because in the third, he goes to boot camp,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes to boot camp, and then whatever, just terrible decisions they made after that.
Yeah, Bride of Chucky.
Oh,
Why does he
God.
need a bride? Okay, Bride of Chucky, it would have been good as like a one-off, I guess. But to keep it going, see the Chucky, having a kid now, it's like,
I also like one of the main plots of this movie is where Chucky is like bleeding. You can see that he's actually like forming into like human aspects as a doll. He's bleeding, he's ripping his tendons. Like you can see all that. It's kind of cool. And right when he's about to do that little voodoo spell or whatever, switch places with Andy. On first view, it's kind of cool when it's a little cheesy. They both open their eyes at the same time. You're like,
oh shit, did it work?
Yeah, did
he
it work? I can't remember if I thought the first. Nah, I knew it didn't work, but like that's kind of cool. Like on first view, you'd be like, "Oh, dude, he got it done." I always thought that would be cool to think if Andy now becomes in the Chucky doll, and now Charles Lee Ray is inside Andy. How would that work?
They should have maybe did an alternate ending.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like Curse of Michael Myers or something. That would have been cool to see.
And Chucky tries over and over again, and then I think it was in Bride of Chucky where he was just kind of like, you know what, fuck it, I just like being Chucky.
Yeah.
So he just stopped giving a shit after a while.
But yeah,
I mean, but yeah, it's definitely really cool, to see the way he bleeds when he realizes, that the spell didn't work, and then he just chases them all through that doll factory. And I one thing though I didn't quite get about the doll factory, there's like no workers.
yeah. There's no one working
besides the one maintenance
that
guy.
guy's like just reading the newspaper.
Right.
He's not even paying attention.
Yeah, there's like no like.
That would never happen, guys.
Yeah, that could never happen. Obviously, well, none of this could ever happen.
But yeah, but maybe even more unrealistic than a doll walking around is that there's nobody working inside a factory.
Yeah.
That's even
more. It was like totally empty in there.
And then the end where he got all that hot plastic on him, that was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
The end battle is definitely the coolest part of this movie. Man, I really do like Kyle. Like, she was a great character in addition to this film.
Yeah, they should have kept her.
Should have kept her, but I think she had another project. But I don't know. But yeah, she was kick ass.
I don't recall ever seeing her anywhere else. But
low budget, probably something. She is in the new Chucky series that I have yet to watch. So.
Is she really?
Yeah, she was featured in the new season.
She must be old as hell now.
Yep. Christine Elise. She is 58 years old. Wow. She didn't look like that in 1990, I'll tell you that.
No.
She looked all good.
That is cool, though, that they're bringing her back and everything. But I don't know if I want to take the time to sit through that whole TV show.
No, because now they got the whole thing with Tiffany and...
They gotta get her out.
But now it's like... Tiffany what's her name? The
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah. Now Tiffany is Jennifer Tilly, and Jennifer Tilly is Tiffany. It's
all fucked up.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. And then Brad Dourif's daughter is like Chucky. I don't know. Or Chucky is Brad Dourif's daughter or something. It's all messed
What
up.
I did like, though, in Curse of Chucky, how they had Fiona Dorff, main character.
Yeah, she was a cool addition too. But yeah, I'm glad they brought Kyle back for whatever role. Maybe I'll get to it. But sticking with Child's Play 2, another main point, the boss. I like the boss. He was cool. I like his kind of his crony. It's kind of funny when the guy's like, "We only take cash." Well, this is a gold card.
Well, he wasn't the boss. He was the he was the guy working for the boss.
No, I know. I said his crony.
Right. Right. Okay.
So that part was kind of cool. And then, like, he's trying to get laid and get wine. He's freaking out.
It was the vodka, but
whatever. He's trying to get laid. But that was kind of funny. And then, yeah, Chucky. That's a cool kill.
Yeah, he just wakes up.
Your favorite line of this movie?
Now park this piece of shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that part gets me every time. It's like, it's crazy when you hear it come out of the doll. Like, it's almost like hearing it like come out of like a kid.
And his facials, as Chucky, is pretty cool. I like his facials and how he gets mad.
Yeah, his facials had a lot of details, and especially when he's approaching the teacher, you know?
Yeah, also when his hair gets frizzy. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, he got like really pissed off on it.
Yeah, Chucky's just absolute classic. I put him, he's definitely in the top 5 slashers. You know, he's not a top 3, but he's maybe top 4, top 5.
We all know who the top 3 is.
Yeah.
Everybody
we all know who the top 1 is, but, you know.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
But anyway, we'll save that
for like a different podcast.
But I would argue Chucky or Leprechaun. That's a tough one for me. I personally probably more a fan of the Leprechaun series, but hey, Child's Play 2 is definitely one of my favorite horror movies, so I do love this movie.
Can you put any Leprechaun movie over Child's Play 2?
I would argue the one where Leprechaun goes to Vegas. I believe that's the 3rd. And I also like Leprechaun in the Hood, the first one. He's been to the hood and back to the hood, and in space, and in Vegas. He's been everywhere. So
I don't know if I'd put those over Child's Play 2, though.
No, but as a series as a whole, I'd argue that Leprechaun is a better series. But yeah, that was a dream battle back in the day, Chucky versus Leprechaun. That'd been cool to see, but. Really
I don't know why they never did that.
Probably hard to cast that, but what, Chucky steals his gold? I don't know. Anyway,
honestly, after Freddy vs. Jason came out, I thought we were gonna see like a new trend of this. You know,
that would have been nice. Like have a whole horror movie universe, like what they have with like Marvel, just horror.
But the problem is they all have so many different owners, so it's harder to do that.
But I also don't like the fact that if they did a versus. Why does one guy always have to be the good guy? Let's just have 2 evil guys go.
I guess one person has to be the protagonist.
Because like Freddy versus Jason, for all intents and purposes, Jason's a good guy. He just is. He is positioned,
even though he had the highest body count.
Yeah, but he is positioned to be the savior. He helps the final.
Unintentionally, though. He would have killed her if given the chance.
I don't even know about that, dude. Maybe, but
he at the time when he was alone with her, I mean, he was too weak to kill her at that point, and they just left.
I think he even
if given the chance, because he killed that her friend, the one black woman, when he was standing behind her, he easily killed her, and he would have killed the other 2 too.
Yeah, but I almost feel like maybe he had some mutual respect for her saving his life.
No. He would have killed her if he had the chance.
But yeah, anyway, back to Child's Play 2. We took a short little detour there, but
all we're saying is we wish we could have had like more of this.
Yeah, stuff. Chucky versus something. Like even like Chucky versus, I know this sounds weird, but I know we kind of got it, like Chucky versus Tiffany. Something like where they...
Well, they've already fought.
Yeah, but I don't know. Chucky versus is...
You know what? I just want to see Tiffany gone. Honestly.
And
I feel like Tiffany... I might get a lot of backlash for this, but I honestly think Tiffany...
Think you're gonna get any
I honestly think Tiffany stained Chucky's legacy. Honestly, ever since they brought her in, she's caused nothing but problems, and she just ruined it.
They had to do the son thing.
Yeah, they had to do that, and now all these clones. It all just goes shit every time she shows up. It would have been fine for the one movie, whatever. Okay, let's get back to business.
I think they should just go back to making Child's Play. Just like stick to the new kid. It's hard modern age, but who cares?
You know what they honestly should do? What I would like to see them do is they can pick up Child's Play 4, okay, and just pick it up how it was supposed to go.
That would be nice, but...
forgetting Tiffany and all that.
It's so far gone now at this point.
Brad Dourif could still voice.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But, anyways, so we've pretty much given all of our thoughts on it. Let's give a rating.
Get down to the rating.
I will give this movie a solid 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10. Ooh, doggy.
Solid 9.5. There's nothing wrong with the movie. There's just not.
What brings it down just a smidgen?
I just can't. I don't just give out 10 out of 10s. Maybe it's just, it's rewatchable, but
it just doesn't feel right to you just giving it a 10.
No, because it's gotta it's a very, very good, solid movie. It definitely stands out from the rest of the Child's Play, but I don't know if it stands out in history to me. It might. I don't know, but I can't It's definitely in one of my top 15, top 20 horror movies. But it just doesn't. It's missing. You know how the steak is a 10 out of 10, but if you put a little more sizzle on that thing, it might. It needed a little more sizzle. There's just something. It's a almost perfect movie. Just need that extra touch. You know what I'm saying? It's just need that little cherry on top. It had all the other toppings and everything. You got the whipped cream, you got the whatever. You mix it all up, but they just forgot to add the cherry on top. That was it. But it tasted great. You know what I'm saying? Tasted great. The movie's great, dude. But it just was missing.
So
it was just missing.
Way of...
I don't know how to explain it. There's just one thing that I was missing. That holy shit, that was great. The whole movie was awesome, but just that one little thing. That's all. Other than that, it's a great movie. I have no complaints about it. That's it. So, Brandon.
So, my turn?
Yeah.
I've been waiting to say this for a while. 10 out of 10 for me, baby. It's my favorite horror movie ever. And again, I know that's weird, but this movie really holds a special place for me. Like I said, it scared the shit out of me when I was younger. Made me not want to watch it, but then came back and really appreciated it. And, Chucky was pretty groundbreaking, and for the horror genre.
Horror community.
Horror community. Chucky is the doll that scared all the kids. It made all the kids afraid of their toys, It was, at least for me, made me not want to play with my toys.
I ain't gonna lie, I check the batteries once in a while.
I checked the yeah, that is true. I love everything about the movie. For me, this movie, that whole fight in that factory, honestly, that was the cherry on top for me. That is my favorite final battle, any horror movie. I loved it.
We just like different flavors.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, man, 10 out of 10. I can't complain. I gave it a 9.5.
So that leaves it at an official rating of
19.5 out of 20. That might be the highest rated chop and slice. So none of us has given it 10 out of 10 both times yet.
No.
I don't
think it'll ever happen.
No, I gave Halloween a 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah, you did.
that to me had that thing, that sizzle,
That sizzle.
that little extra sizz. But yeah, um,
Yeah, I was really excited to do this review. I was really excited to talk about this. I love talking about this movie. You know,
and,
it's just,
yeah, guys. So
I had to get this movie out of the way, and I'm glad we did.
now it only goes downhill from here. Unfortunately for the Child's Play and Chucky series, only downhill from here, folks. But yeah, appreciate you guys listening.
We don't know when we're gonna be doing more Chucky stuff. You know, we got other great movies we got to do,
I'm
and
kind of dreading doing the whole Bride and Seed.
yeah, it's gonna be a while. We're gonna bounce around a little bit, talk about other things.
We gonna bounce.
You know, maybe do some other podcasting, maybe some top tens. They're coming soon, so just stay tuned for that.
Top 10 final girls. Will Kyle be in it? That's a question you gotta ask yourself. Is Kyle a top 10 final girl?
Well, I think she could be very likely, considering there isn't too many.
Who's the best final guy, Tommy or Andy? Something you gotta think about too. Tommy or Andy?
Andy.
Over Tommy?
No hesitation.
I don't know. What's more impressive? A 6-year-old taking down Chucky, or a normal human being taking down Jason multiple? Actually, he killed Jason as a kid too. So taking that, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Tommy killed Jason repeatedly over and over. God choked him and done all this.
Well, we'll save that for another video. But
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna be talking about some more Jason, some more Freddy.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yep, we're gonna hit them all.
Like and subscribe if you'd like to. This has been another review from Chop and Slice. And
yeah, always check the batteries, you know, before you
check
do. I don't really know how to close it.
Let me think of one. Always yeah, I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't got nothing. But this was very exciting.
And Heidi Ho.
Heidi Ho, there you go.
That's
what we were looking
Heidi
for.
Ho, there you go. See you guys later. Peace.
Yep. Later, guys.